In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add a map to your Framer project that's connected to your Framer CMS. And we're going to use the MapFrame plugin. I'm Ryan from Insert Frame. Let's go. So first things first, let's actually travel to our CMS and take a look at how things are set up. So I have this collection list called B&B, which is basically a list of a bunch of properties all around Australia and New Zealand. Now inside of my collection here, I also have a field called address, which basically has just the written address of that property. So now let's go back to the canvas and let's open the MapFrame plugin. And we're going to click on New Map. And we're going to select the CMS collection that we want to use. So in this case, B&B, and we'll click Continue. Now we've got the option here to either use one address for the entire field or actually break down that address into multiple CMS fields. So based on your current CMS setup, you'll choose one of these options. If you're like me in this demo, I just have one address field, which is called address. And we'll get a preview of what those fields are and some of the content inside of it here to make sure it's matching. Next, we'll click on Continue and we'll just double check that all these addresses look good here as well. And we'll click Continue. And basically, we're going to populate some coordinates of these actual addresses. So as you can see, it's gone through and picked up the latitude and the longitude of each address here, which is basically how MapFrame works. It works off of coordinates, just like every other map. So we'll click on Continue. And now we've got the ability to select a map style. Now there's a ton here you can choose from, and you can always change this later. I'm just going to go with Matte Libre Dark for now. And we'll go Insert Component, and we'll put it on the page itself. Now what I'm going to do is actually put this onto the page, and we'll change the width and the height. So maybe we'll just set the width to be 100% for now. And let's just set the height to be, say, 450 pixels, maybe a little bit more. Now, this is great and all, and if I preview this, you can see we have a map, but if I zoom out, no content's actually showing. And that's because inside of the MapFrame component, where we can actually configure everything, we still need to actually connect this to our data source, which is the collection list. So to do this, what we'll do is go to the Insert menu up at Framer, we'll go down to Collections, and we'll drag in the B&B collection. Now, we can sit this off the canvas. It doesn't have to sit on the page itself. And because of that, we can now go back to the MapFrame component, go to Collection, and we can select that B&B's collection list. And if you see this purple line, it means it's now connected. So again, let's actually preview this, zoom out, go to Australia, and there you can see we've actually got properties that are showing at those actual addresses that we have directly correlating with our CMS. But as you can see, there's not really any information showing. Now, the great thing about MapFrame is that everything is customizable. Now, we can obviously change the styling, but we can also control other things like the marker popup. So for example, if I want to say use this element here as the marker popup, which might show specific content for that address, such as a thumbnail, title, price, description, whatever it is, I can just go to the MapFrame component, go down to marker popup, and set that to be a component that lives off the canvas, which in this case is our marker popup. And then when I actually preview my site here, let's zoom across to Australia. And then let's say we go to an address. You'll notice that when I actually click, we get that marker pop-up, and we can sync this content with our CMS as well. Great. So the next thing we actually need to do is actually set the starting point of our map, because we don't want to start in London every time when all of my content actually sits on the other side of the world in Australia. Now, like I mentioned before, MapFrame works off of coordinates, which is latitude and longitude. So if we go into the map settings here, we can actually set the initial view. So to do this, we need to set some coordinates for, well, somewhere near Australia, near my existing properties. So I could just go to my CMS, and let's say I want my initial starting point to be at this Melbourne property here. And I can just simply grab the latitude and longitude that's now been generated inside of my CMS. So we've got -37 and 144. So we'll go back to the canvas here, go to initial view, -37, and longitude was 144. And there you can go. You can see we're getting a bit of a preview of how this might look in the initial state. We can also set the zoom, so maybe we want it to be just a little bit more zoomed out. And now when I actually preview this, there you go. You'll now notice that we're not actually starting in London at all. We're actually starting in Melbourne, Australia, my hometown. And just like that, we've created a map inside of MapFrame. Now, I highly recommend you actually play around with all the different things you've got access to in this component itself. It's very, very powerful. Not only can we style things like the clusters and everything else to make it feel on brand, there's lots of different functionality we can add as well. But if you need a place to start or just want to get inspired, you can actually go to templates inside of the MapFrame plugin, and you can see all the different templates you can use to get started quickly. But that's how you actually add a map using your CMS content in Framer. Happy building.